recycle container's gone, when they quit it or whatever, what do we have? We have more parking now. Anybody have any ideas? Suggestions?
Williamstown keeps theirs at the old courthouse on gravel, and it's not,
It's gone.
is it gone now?
Yeah, there's not one recycling bin in the entire county.
Even at Dry Ridge?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Fiddle
told.
Park?
I get calls every
They're
week.
gone.
They are gone.
It's still Fiddle.
Williamstown's making probably 3 to 4 trips a week to Sadieville, hauling garbage off,
Because of,
people dumping.
and they had no cameras there at the one in Williamstown either, did they?
There's cameras on the county property, courthouse that could see them, but I don't think they looked into it then or Dry Ridge. But I do know they were making 2, sometimes 3 and 4 trips a week to Sadieville, hauling dump truckloads at a time of garbage.
And before people think, I need to say this to people, before people think that recycling is not good, but Bavarian built a new recycling place in Ohio that thereby contracted where it has to go to get processed and used. I mean, it's a big million dollar process where they're having to take, and a garbage company that takes recyclables to the dump will be fined. In fact, one recycling company's been fined twice. So they're under the scope of they have to take the recyclables to the recycle center.
Well, it's been 2 years and 4 months that I've been hearing about recycling. We either need to do something with it or make it go away. But let's do something, one way or the other.
What's the cost to, like, is it residents would be paying higher on
It's
it?
already in
Or is
our
it free,
sanitation contract for them to supply a recycle bin.
County's paying for it right now. It doesn't cost out of our taxpayers, well, in a roundabout way, it probably does with your tax bill. But the county is already paying for the recycling fee. It's being paid no matter what.
But you're saying the city of Williamstown, the city of Dry Ridge, and the county are all got, they don't do anything with recycling?
I don't know of one anymore.
I get calls on it every week, every
But
day.
it was because of dumping, basically, right? I mean, that's what happened.
I think it's why we had the 10-foot fencing in the last project cost, right? Because we can lock it, unlock it, have open hours only twice a week, once a week. 8 to 4, you can dump your recyclables and someone's gonna be there to unlock the gate. That's why the fencing was in it.
If you put a gate around that recycle bin, every Monday morning, you're gonna come in and you're gonna take the bags of crap that people dropped off on Saturday and Sunday, and somebody's gonna put it in a hopper.
It's gonna happen
I never
anyway.
know
Either
what
way,
fires over there.
fence and a fence, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a mess.
So what's council's pleasure with this at this point?
Why don't we take it for a test drive? There's nothing I'm hearing that's not reversible. Let's put a truckload of dense grade out there, set it
Where?
behind the building.
Here?
Set it out there, and if it becomes a eyesore and a nuisance, we get rid of it.
And we have a parking spot for more people.
You want it right here, or you want it down at the maintenance building?
I would say right off the pad, that way when we,
It's just turning radius is good.
It's most level there.
I'd get with Rumpke or
Yeah.
Turning radius is
Whoever's
great.
gonna haul it off.
Yeah, I'd get with the driver, not particularly the driver, the company and the driver to see if they're more
I
comfortable
do a
with
walkthrough with it.
going over the hill or staying up
Were
here.
you here one time with them? Brian Miles was here one time, and Mr. Dalton and former mayor, and he had given Republic permission to come in there and turn around, and I don't know if that agreement was axed or not.
Chief, what do you do?
If, it seems like it would make better sense to go ahead and put your gravel and stuff down by your maintenance building. Because another thing that you could do is that because you've got the cameras there, you have the cameras up here, and all you'd have to do is position one more camera on the block building that can read license plates as they're turning around or coming in. That way you'll have irrefutable proof if you find people that are doing illegal dumping. And it's over the hillside. With that gravel that you could get, you could also just do a turnaround there.
I don't know if that drive going down is thick enough to handle.
The only thing with putting it over the hill is it's just like putting it at the end of that road. Nobody knows it's there.
And I'll tell you this, you can't prosecute on the basis of the license plate. See, so, you know, because you could loan that truck to me, and I could take it out there and dump it. I mean, we ran into that over many issues. You have to be able to testify to the individual. So you might be able to say, you know, the sheriff's truck dumped it, but it could have been Joe driving it.
But couldn't the cameras down at the maintenance building be adjusted to where you would be able to see the persons as they're unloading?
Maybe, maybe not. I mean, you know, it just depends. but you have
Spend
to
some
give-
money. You know, I can tell you, there's very few cameras in this county that you can easily identify somebody.
The ones at the park work pretty good on the facial recognition, right?
Depending on where they're at, yes. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do it, spend the money, get the good cameras. You know, your gas station cameras, yeah, they're nice, but you can't tell who's standing at that pump at nighttime. You know,
Your quote includes some PTZs, right? Danny?
Say it one more time.
That quote includes some PTZs.
It did.
I mean, those things are not cheap. at all.
If you're gonna spend the money on cameras, I'd rather spend the money on cameras here on this property than down there.
And you also, you could research on gear anytime you wanted to look through the filmage to see what you want to see instead of waiting until somebody else's business is open and allows you access in.
Are we looking at digging that well, once we get a driver's representative to tell us where the best option is for up here at the parking lot, then we dig it down below the concrete level, backfill that with gravel to where we're back level with the concrete. That way, if we do ever haul it out, we do have additional parking at the same level.
We're gonna have to get some bids. That's not what that's gonna cost, too, so we need to figure out a way.
Yeah, it'll go over your limit, I would
Yeah.
think.
We're gonna have to get
$2 grand?
Ah,
$2,000? Oh, no, you're gonna get that one. I'll put it
Well, let's start this way. Get with the fellow that's gonna be hauling the way, or the company's gonna be hauling the way, see where it needs to be sited, then we'll go from there as to what we need to do as far as what we need to do physically to get it where it's usable, okay?
We have to get this done for the new budget.
Yes, we're gonna need to at least get an estimate of the new budget. Okay, now this lady got a question she wished to address.
For the speed humps, wouldn't it be better to use concrete instead of blacktop? Because with the issues of the trucks being too heavy, squishing the blacktop, because concrete is harder.
Actually, that's what a traffic engineer would tell us, I would hope, because one of the things that they recommend many times is that it be recycled tires, so that they grind those and
Okay.
they utilize that, and that makes them also move. There's several things that they consider in that, but that would be something that probably would be a part of their recommendation. Okay, anybody have anything at this point, because that's the last of our agenda?
Have you all heard about the new CARES Act money that's been released?
1.9.
We have heard about the money, but,
Okay.
I mean, we haven't got anything official, right?
Oh,
As far as.
which project? The one that we just finished or the new one?
The new.
The new
Yeah,
CARES Act.
1.9 trillion, yeah.
But we haven't got anything on it, that I know of.
Did y'all hear your all's portion, what you're gonna get? Okay. I would call KLC tomorrow and see what numbers they're coming up with. City of Williamstown's getting $750,000.
And we need to see the memorandum of agreement too, is what we can do, cannot do.
Yeah, so in Grant County, our number is absolutely astronomical. What?
Have you got your memorandum of agreement yet?
No, we just got, from KCO today, we got KCO saying what every county received, and our portion is very, very
Just
healthy.
today? You got it today?
Got it today, so KLC should be getting your all's,
Deal with it.
I know Williamstown already knows theirs, of course, they're on one of the KLC reps. But, they got $750,000, and it's for a 2-year period.
And the real issue is what we use it for.
Yeah, well, and,
The numbers doesn't.
right, according to KCO, what KCO is looking at and seeing, it looks like it's gonna be extremely versatile in what you can do.
Good.
So,
We use it like.
they're really wanting to pump this money into to get things back on track, so.
Anybody else? Is there a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion.
Second? Discussion? Those in favor? Thank you very much. Our next meeting is already scheduled, but it may or may not go.
23rd.
Yeah, we'll see, we'll let everybody know when we get that.
Well, you say $750,000, Roger?
Want to turn it up on.
Yeah.